Hello, my name is Khalior. I bring to you every week the latest news related to Bloodhunt and everything around it, and I help explain the news in a way to better understand what is going on. For posterity, archival, and recording purposes, it is currently Saturday, February 10th, 2024. It is currently 11:26 a.m. in the Eastern Time. It has been 655 days since the official release of Bloodhunt, and currently activated in the game is still, yes, yet again, the Primus Pass, and the current patch is the community update. And it is, yes, Super Bowl weekend. We are recording this live on Twitch normally every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're live, feel free to ask questions in the chat if there's anything that's relevant that I'm talking about. And as a reminder and a disclosure, as usual, I'm not a game dev, I'm not bound by an NDA, but I will do the best to explain the news with some reasonable assumptions, and I do not work for SharkMob, yet again. Had to explain this at least 5 times this week. And some people still don't understand. Anyways, not extremely big amount of news this week. Have uncovered a little something today, and we got a new special thing to mention today. But it is going to be basically a lot of reminders of community events. That's what we're going to do today. Imagine the confusion and Khalior started working for SharkMob. Yeah. Imagine if Tobias you get. Imagine if, like, you injected in my account the SharkMob outfit. Then people would go like, hey, wait a second. All right. I could actually make up a story about how I have a double life and I actually work at SharkMob, but no, absolutely not. So yeah, we'll start by the latest news that we've got today, which is let me post this here and switch to the news window. We got Lunar New Year 2024 free items. Now, some of you might have noticed by looking at these things that these are items that we used to have if you were an OG playing Bloodhunt during winter 2022. Yes, these indeed, the Man-Eater mask, burnished blue hair color, Ascension male outfit, and Succubus female outfits. Yes, we used to have them before. They were a part of a community festive gift that we used to have at the time, but that gift went away. So yes, now we do have them back again. You use the code Lunar New Year 2024, all in one word, on the Bloodhunt website in your account, and you get them again. Or you get them if you've never had them. Now, don't be like this person here that's called Goo Goos, I don't know, that says, did you really just give us old clothes? Big yikes. With the face. Yeah, I wouldn't expect new stuff to be coming in the future when these codes are being made available for the community. Right now, there's been a demand for quite some time to bring the stuff that was available for a limited time. To bring it all back again. So there's a lot of these things that probably you're going to see coming back again. Immediately, someone noticed that, wait a second, last year for the Lunar New Year, you had a different outfit that you made available, the Electrona's Shroud outfit that was made available. And some people have been asking to see it again. So I don't know, maybe we're going to see it available at some other point in the future. We never know. It all depends exactly what they're doing on their end. Reminder that a lot of our community managers are also busy investing their time in Exoborn. So they'll do whatever they can, whenever they can, if ever also they're being reminded of it. Which is good that the community once in a while says, hey, I want to see this item back. Good, there's a demand for it. Noted. We'll keep that in mind for later. So yeah, some people have been asking for this. Some people have been asking. There's been a lot of discussion recently in the Bloodhunt Discord about hair colors. About some people noticing that people that have been playing Bloodhunt for quite a while, watching their streams, watching their screen, noticing that they have quite a few more hair colors than the ones that are available in the store. So I've been hinting that maybe there's going to be a discussion, maybe there's a way to bring back some other hair colors, and that's one of the ones that's been made available. So we're really happy about that. Did I have anything to say to add to this? Yes, indeed. I remember that, Consiero, when people were mad that there were release of so many different black hair colors. Yep. I mean, because like that was starting to become a meme that there were a lot of customization colors that were different tints of the same color. I mean, the meme of the white eyes is... I was a part of that. When I did my 12 days of Christmas in little meme in countdown in 2022. I believe it was 6 white eye colors, something like that. Anyways, so that was the latest thing that just got dropped this morning. So some people are pretty happy about that. We're going to go into the voting results that we had for this week. Yeah, I mean, top thing is the Hand of Glory making its glorious return. As we're looking into the results, 44% for TDM maps for the combination of Divine Disco, Rooftop Restaurant, and Old Town Square. For legendary weapons, the dual crossbows, hunting rifle, Tommy gun, and dual SMGs at 40%. So still kind of community was divided, still fairly, I would say, about the legendary weapons. But for the artifacts, the Hand of Glory and Crow Famulus at 46% of the votes. That's almost half of the voting population that wanted to have the Hand of Glory and Crow Famulus back again. Now, I hope that some people take this into account, that 46%, and can start dropping the whole fake argument of saying, like, no one really votes for hand, no one really wants to see the hand. Most people realize that the hand is not fun to play with. You could say that, but at the same time, 46% of the vote, almost half of the voting population, decided to get the hand back in the game after, I believe it was 4 or 5 weeks of not having the hand in there. There was going to be pushback at some point, a return of the balance that was going to happen. Now it's up to you to decide and vote what you're going to do for next time. Speaking of which, let's look at the voting choices that we have for this week that are available right now. Make sure that you log in the game and cast your votes. Make sure that your votes are locked in. You don't just look at them. You actually you actually use them. Or people just really wanted to use the bird. That's also a valid option. It's also a valid option. So what we have for artifacts, we've got the combo of Hand of Glory and Rourke's Ram, Eye of Thorns and Nodus Volume, and Crow Famulus and Expedite's Boots. The Burb OP, yeah, some people have been really appreciating the Crow Famulus. I've gotten around from being very skeptical about it to now I actually appreciate it more than I used to when it was initially released. So yes, remember to go cast your votes for that. But there's there's another thing that you need to take into account is that whatever you're going to vote for this week is going to be active during the event that will happen next Saturday. What's going to be happening next Saturday, Khalior? Well, something that I haven't posted yet, but I should probably mention, is that there's going to be a TDM event happening next Saturday. So, the artifacts are actually not going to count this time. They're not they're not going to be a factor. What's going to be a factor is the choice of TDM maps that you want to be playing again and again to try to get the most kills, the most assists, the most stats out of, the most gameplay out of the maps next Saturday. So we have option 1, Skybar, Slaughterhouse, and Graveyard. Option 2, Red Light, Harbor, and Rooftop Restaurant. Option 3, Library, Divine Disco, Burning Church. Now, you gotta be really strategic about what kind of map you exactly would like to play in. I hope that people will be thinking about that after considering what the announcement I'm gonna be making today, basically TDM event. That's all you really should know. But if ever you have some preferred maps in there, I know that a lot of people have a lot of experience inside the community with Divine Disco and with Skybar, even though some people really hate Skybar. Some people might not necessarily want Slaughterhouse because there's some people that know the good places to snipe from afar and get a lot of kills. Some people might actually really continue to be obsessed with the combo of Red Light District and Rooftop Restaurant. Some people might go, wait a second, we haven't played Library that much, and we really haven't. I think we've selected it once or twice so far, ever since Library was forcibly added to the mix. So, yeah, you gotta think about it. Harbor also is a map that people have a lot of experience in. Graveyard, not so much, but Graveyard is pretty large. And Burning Church also pretty large, but there's some very interesting choke points that are in there. You can get a lot of kills, can score a lot of points. You know, there is a strategic choice to be made. If we're just going by popularity, probably option 2 is the one that's going to win because people have been obsessed with Red Light and Rooftop. But it could be something else. I personally would go with something like, with option 3, Library, Divine Disco, and Burning Church. You've got a lot of open space, a lot of closed space. Like I said, you've got different bits of choke points on Burning Church. You got some of them in Divine Disco. Although Divine Disco, I'm starting to get a little bit of dislike about it, especially when it comes to if ever you're playing some matches when you've got some bots, because you realize at some point that there is a certain path that the bots follow, and then you can kind of keep them in a certain loop of spawning and getting killed, probably in the same kind of area that is in the little courtyard that's on the other side of the Divine Disco itself, where there's the tunnel of death connecting the two parts between the Divine Disco and the area. Namely, along this wall, there's a kind of a kill zone for bots that happens there. Makes the games a little bit boring. But you know, that can happen. We got to deal with that. There's some good points also with Graveyard. Graveyard is pretty huge. That map is pretty huge, and at the same time also, I don't think that there's a lot of people that have explored the full potential of TDM in Graveyard. But some people might also consider Skybar and Slaughterhouse part of the OG maps. Gonna see. Sorry for dwelling a little bit too long. I'm just telling you that there's different options that we've got there. For legendary weapons, we've got the dual SMGs, marksman rifle, toggler, and auto shotgun. Option 2, double tap assault rifle, a hunting rifle, and LMG. Option 3, Tommy gun, pump shotgun, dual crossbows, and crossbow. Now, we've got some interesting choices here because I think that option 1, option 2 are fantastic. You've got some close, you've got some long range, you've got some mid range. Option 3 also good, but then you don't necessarily have that much of long range unless you are the kind of person that appreciates shooting with crossbow. I know some people are kind of half and half about the crossbow. Just either like in the people that dislike it, it's either because not very used to the crossbow or don't want to use crossbow for sniping from afar, or some people think in a general, I know that there's some people that think that using the crossbow is a bit kind of cheap because of the area of gas that gets unleashed there. It's not necessarily shooting directly a person, therefore it's not really worth it, you know, that kind of mentality. So yeah, missing a little bit of long range option in option 3, but you've got still some good mixes. I still wouldn't be sad if we got option 3. It seems to be very good, very spread apart. I can't really tell which one is gonna win. It's probably gonna be the assault rifle because you got assault rifle and SMG and LMG, and people really like those two together. That's okay. It means I got golden double tap. All right, so these are the choices that we've got this week. Remember, choose wisely, and also remember to make your choice. The vote ends tomorrow evening. Gonna do just a little reminder that's still going on. Still ongoing. We've got the drops, the Twitch drops of the month. Still operating, still there. You need to watch. For some people, it is a total of 8 hours because you've got the campaign of the Milk and Swift Vision eyewear that will start for first 4 hours. Then you have to claim it. And then you've got the other campaign for February where you've got the Scarlet Centipede, the Full Swing eyewear, Angsty Mask, and Trailblazer female only outfit. That is another 4 hours. Some people have complained about this. The community managers are aware, and everyone blames Twitch drop system and a bunch of stuff that they're doing in the back end. Either way, we have to deal with it. That's pretty much the be all and end all of this. And I want to remind that accompanied with this tweet, I've got a whole bunch of information attached to it, namely the top 100 people who are currently have drops on their channel. If you want to find them, there's a nifty link here that I posted there that has the filter of do people have drops, so you can see all the people in the category who currently are alive and have the Bloodhunt drops on their channel. And also want to remind that there is, for the streamers, there is still the incentive to stream during the month of February. Get the most hours streamed on Twitch to get the press start icon and game over banner. Got a little guide added to a little guide added here if ever you want to, a little bit of instructions on how to calculate or how to verify the amount of hours that you've got streamed so far if you find yourself in the top 100. And I can tell you, I've checked a couple of hours ago on the website that we use for this, that spot number 100 is currently at 17 hours of Bloodhunt stream in the last 30 days as of today. Last week, it was at 15 hours, so streaming for Bloodhunt has increased. You can expect it to continue to increase because I know that there's some people that are really focused on trying to get this banner and icon at the end of the month. However, keep in mind, still the same restrictions that I keep telling people. AFK streaming, restreaming, all of these inactive ways that you can still be streaming while not engaging with that. watch out, because especially because there is this incentive, some special attention has been put on the category to make sure that the streamers are actually streaming what they're supposed to be streaming. So time to go do a 24-hour to secure my spot. You know what? That's, some people are going like, I could do a 12-hour stream, no problem. All right, do 2 12-hour streams in the month of February and you're going to have your spot. I hope if there's not other people doing that, you might have some competition. Hey. Also, keep in mind that I know that there's a couple of people that are finding themselves in the top 100 list currently on that website that do not have drops, that are not allowed to have drops on their channel. So keep that in mind. Do -2, check at the 102 spot on the list if ever you are interested in doing this. Nevertheless, that the advantage of doing that is you're not just going to have your banner and icon, but you're also going to have the drops that will be available for March, whenever that's going to be revealed, probably towards the end of the month. So don't just do this necessarily for yourself and for your account. You're going to have some drops activated on your account. Maybe it's going to be a good thing to do this month, so you can have a little bit more viewership, a little bit more activity whenever you're going to be streaming, and make sure that you're going to stream if ever you've got the drops on your channel. Don't just do this for yourself, get the prestige of having that and getting the banner and icon, and then don't end up streaming for any good reason, So you don't have to have drops before. It is the amount of hours that you are currently streaming Bloodhunt when they are making the list at the end of the month. So at the end of the month, they're going to take the list. It's going to be last 30 days of Bloodhunt streamed, whoever's like the list of whoever streamed it the most. The grind be real. Both of you, I'm looking specifically at you, Daddy Demon, the Happy Dabs. You know what to do. You got back in there. Let's go. You're on vacation for a week from now, Mr. Enterprise. All right. Well, you got to make it work. It's up to you. Okay, so now's the I think I spent a lot of time like this. That's gonna be enough. I want to remind you, everyone, of the current February schedule of community activities that we've got right now. So now today we're currently the 10th. So there's some things that happened this week. There are some things that are gonna be happening next week. So we're gonna be taking a look at this. Did I just mess myself up? Yes. Oh no, that's right. It's because I got my other screen. But that banner and icon is so cool. Well, you know what you gotta do if you want to get those. So what we currently have that's happening right now. Oh, I forgot to mention, if ever you want the links to all of these things, of course I'm going to be posting it currently in the chat. If ever you're watching the VOD, all the links to all the tweets that I'm talking about are going to be there. If ever you're watching this on YouTube, all the links to everything are always in the description. Also, I post everything in my Discord as well. I've got a special channel where it's all about the news recaps that I'm making. All the links I post, all of them on my Discord in a special channel for this, if ever you want to have access to them. But also, all these community events all are posted in the Bloodhunt Discord. The link to the Bloodhunt Discord is there. There is a special channel called Community Events. All of the events are posted there. You might have to scroll back a little bit because we've been posting so many events. You might have forgotten that some of them are out there, exist, or still alive, or whatever. So you might have to scroll back a little bit because we are not allowed to do frequent reposts or any reposts of events that are put in there. It's up to us to decide exactly that if we're burying our own events or not. So speaking of burying something, we've got Groundhog's Night, the event where you have to replicate the result of your battles 2 or 3 times in a row, not necessarily in a row, but 2 or 3 times, for a chance of winning a Fiercely Loyal outfit, a Fuchsia finish, makeup, Lupin outfit, or Fluorophore tattoo. This ends this Sunday. So last chance, last weekend to do it while you're waiting for the big game. You're wondering what to do, waiting for family. You've got your but the reminder for the week 1 winner? What? Okay. Okay, far. She got no audio. She doesn't know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. This is your reminder. It's last weekend to do it. If ever you're interested in trying to make that happen. Oh, I didn't post it here, did I? I did not. Boop. Sorry. There you go. Groundhog's Night ends on Sunday. Also, what is another thing that is ending on Sunday is too many links. We've got Fashion Victims. So Fashion Victims that we have this time, the theme seduction. Yes, you can get Lupin outfit, Fluorophore tattoo, Fuchsia finish if you are the lucky person to be selected and voted by the community. Right now, this is the week where you submit your outfits, and then after the judges select 6 outfits which they consider are the best that can be voted on that fit with the theme, then it's going to be voted by the community which one is the most popular, which one fits best the theme, however you want to interpret that. Now, I posted today inside the Discord and on my Twitter that as of this morning, before I posted those notices, we only had 8 outfits that had been submitted. If our judges need to select 6 out of those 8, that doesn't give a lot of leeway for our judges to select, the best of the best in there. So yeah, if there's still some time, it's the whole weekend, and I'm probably not gonna be there like immediately at. Oh, the stream element's messed up. Okay. I'm probably not going to be there exactly at 7 p.m. EST to turn off the phone, because I will probably be somewhere else watching the game like pretty much everyone else. So, so there's still time for you to submit an outfit. Just go log in the game, put an outfit that makes you feel like the most seductive vampire in all of Prague. And dare I say, all of the history of Vampire the Masquerade. And submit that shit. Yeah, because the more selections that we have, the more, the less angry people get when we present a selection of 6 and people go like, that's the best. I'm just like, that's the best that people have submitted. That's what we got to do with. So, yeah. Help out, submit. You might win some things. All right. Next up, actually, it would have been far, because I think that she missed my message. But Scouting Prague Week 1 has ended. She announced the winner in one of her streams this week, except that she didn't post it anywhere, so I don't have the confirmed name of the winner. So I'll keep you posted on this. But we've got Scouting Prague Week number 2. That is currently live in there. You get a chance to win a in-game cosmetic. So if you've missed it, Scouting Prague is basically Far goes into Prague, dresses up a character, an archetype, and takes a screenshot. And what you need to do is you need to replicate the screenshot. More specifically, and I made a mistake last week, so I'm just going to reread it. You need to grab the same outfit an archetype and find a location, submit a screenshot. Now, it doesn't mean like any other part of customization. You don't need to have the same hair or the same eye color or the same tattoos or all of this. You need to have the same outfit, archetype, and you need to be at the location of the picture. That's all you need to do. So, this is a weekly event that will be coming regularly. And this one this week is a little bit more complicated than last one. This is the screenshot that we've got here. She posted it. Did she post that on her Twitter? Because I didn't see it. At least not until like probably the last 2 hours or something. So this is this week's location. That is the picture. You need to find that in Prague. And I also want to point out that if ever you need some help, you can always go in the secrets channel in the Bloodhunt Discord. If ever you want to ask for some hints, ask for some help from your fellow kindred, if ever you need some help. All right. Next up, I want to remind everyone that our dear Enterprises event, it's on the Bloodhunt Discord. Oh, okay. I will look for this then. Let me look at it immediately. Oh, I did not see it. I did not see it. And especially it's going to be really hard for me because all names are truncated right now because I'm streaming. Maybe if I disable this, it's going to let me know. Yes. Okay. Hold on. I am just going to take a quick screenshot so I can show it here of when it was posted. There we go. It's posted here. We've got the screenshot with the date because I like to have dates for all of this. Winner of Scouting Prague Week 1 is Elisa Vamp. So congratulations to Elisa or Eliza. I don't know exactly which one, but there we go. And I will save this for later because I need to keep the screenshots of everything and not do this. Thank you. Anyways. All right. So I was saying the My Bloody Valentine's quest is still going on. It's going on for the rest of the month. Reminder that if you don't have any of those outfits, it's a good opportunity to try to get them. However, keep in mind that one of those outfits is available in the store and the other one is not as of recording. Also, the opportunity for a lot of people to get your hands on the King Pawn icon and the Absolute Pin banner, I should say, that is not available anywhere else except for this quest event. So participate. You don't need to necessarily have all the answers. As long as you participate, you will be getting this for your account. So if you missed out on this icon and banner, that was part of a past battle pass, which is not available anymore, this is something that you should be getting your hands on. Join in. It is a quest event. Very interesting, very fun. High tier stuff. Well, I think it's high tier stuff. It's something that's not available. And people have been asking. There's been people actually this week in a couple of places that have been asking where can we get those icons and banners again from battle passes. Well, there's an opportunity right there. 10 out of 10 would do the quest again. The quest was really fun, I think. It was really fun, really enjoyable, and the storyline was really good as well. So, Necromancer mask, you need it? Well, there you go. You know where to get it. There are some of those items that are inside the store, but I know that one of the outfits is not in the store, so that's the way to get it. Be careful, choose wisely when they ask you to choose your outfit inside the forum. One thing that happened this week that is new event, never heard of before, was posted on Friday. The Amorous Amaranths event, which is, I can't, oh no, because it's a GIF, so I can't do that. Right. Anyways, this event asks you that for Valentine's Day, you give people a kiss of death by committing diableries. 3 winners will be randomly chosen from the people who qualify, and all you gotta do is submit matches where you do a lot of diableries. Now, how it goes is you can submit up to 9 matches in any game mode. Doesn't matter what game mode you're in, as long as you have some diableries in there. And per every 3 diableries, you get 1 entry. As given example here, up to 9 entries. And all of your submitted matches, you've got 9 possibilities, 9 slots where you can send in matches. Whatever the amount of diableries that you get, you can only get up to a max of 9 entries just by submitting your matches. And there's also a bonus entry to get a 10th entry in the giveaway. To celebrate Valentine's Day, upload a screenshot of a display of love that you can find in Prague. So either by the looks of your character, aka fashion victims, display in a way to show love, or you find in the environment, in the map of Prague, you find some displays of love all over the place. You send a screenshot, and I'm going to give you a 10th entry. And I'm going to select 3 winners from the pool of qualified contestants, and you can win the usual selection of 3. Firstly, Loyal Outfit, Lupin Outfit, or Fluorophore Tattoo, as shown right here. Yes, and it's keep in mind, like, if ever you're playing in solos, duos, or trios game modes, that is only your own diableries that count. It's not the team's diableries, it's just your own as yourself. And if ever you're doing the events with some of your friends, well, they need to submit their own forms with their own matches. Even if they're sending me, like, you're sending me a match that you played with them, they're sending me the same match. It doesn't matter. It's the same count at the end that happens. And yes, I put a little diagram here of where you can find your diableries in different screens on tracker.gg, where with little arrows I clearly indicate the places where you can find the information for diableries. And yes, in case some people might not necessarily know, the act of diablerie inside of the VTM universe is also known as the Amaranth, which is why I called it like this, because I like alliterations and I was looking for something for Valentine's Day, so Amorous Amaranths. So loving diableries is basically what the title means. So remember to drink all of it, like their entire essence from them and their soul, but lovingly. That's the whole point of the thing. All right. So that's an event. It's going on up until February 18th. So it's a week and a half or something like that. Yeah. Go ahead. Kill people. Drink them dry. And the newest thing, which I am actually going to post live right now, is the Testament event that was mentioned in the calendar of community events. It is a team deathmatch event. For the lore hungry, look up the Amaranthins. Yes. All right, so yes, the Testament event number 1 is going to be a Killrace team deathmatch event. It's not going to be incredibly earth-shattering in terms of how the event works. You're going to realize like it's pretty similar to a FUNament. It's going to be working kind of the same way, but a little differently. Now, why am I getting notifications? Oh, it's because I disabled the thing. That's right, I shouldn't have done that. Damn it. Well, time to mute Discord. Boop. All right. So yes, this is happening. It's a little bit of the last minute. This is happening next Saturday. That's what I was telling you about a little bit earlier. February 17th. It is Team Deathmatch event. It is Killrace. So we're gonna have like top 3 kill racers that are gonna win some prizes, and we're also gonna have 5 mystery winners. It's gonna be happening at the same kind of time that we usually have FUNaments or like tournaments or other kind of events that are happening on a Saturday. Usual same type of deal, but this time it is going to be a testament. What exactly is a testament, Khalior? Hold on, I forgot. I just realized I was supposed to grab this link, put it in my notes, and then add everything here. Boom shakalaka. Testament, it's a metal band. Yes, of course. But Testament, if we're looking at the form here, by the way, you can sign up already. The Testament is an event. I'm just going to read this here. The Testament is an event where new game mode concepts and unusual rules are being tested on the Bloodhunt community. Even the winners can sometimes be completely unexpected. Depending on the results and the feedback, the game modes and other rules might become their own events or even be merged into the FUNaments in the future. So this is basically why I call it Testament. It is a testing ground. That's what we got. That's what we have here. It's a lab. It's a testing lab where we get some funky stuff happening. So the first one is a Killrace team deathmatch. I didn't necessarily stick to just calling it deathmatch. This is a Killrace team deathmatch. And it's basically going to be running the same way that a FUNament runs. It's going to be up for 2 hours. This is going to be happening. This is going to be streamed on my Twitch channel, as I will be trying to run a stream of streams with TDM. I have no clue how that's supposed to happen without a production team behind my back, but you know what? We're gonna see if we can make it happen. And so I know, because there's gonna be the question. I'm just going to make sure everyone can see it on the screen here. Why not do a team deathmatch tournament, or make it a trios event, or make it a different format? My answer is one thing at a time. This is to gauge the interest in the game mode and make sure that the groundwork, mostly scores and point distribution, for a TDM event is solid. At least 2 other different TDM events are being planned currently, and the feedback from this event will be crucial to have those events set up. So this is basically to do a little testing, just to see, are people interested? Are people going to engage? People gonna have fun? And then we're gonna make it, in the next events, we're gonna make it weirder, or we're gonna go in different directions. So this one is basically the same thing. Like I said, nothing complicated. The rules for this: you play TDM matches during those 2 hours that we're gonna have this event. You submit your 3 best matches. You can queue in TDM, in solo, duo, or trio. It's whatever you want, but only your personal, individual performance is going to be the thing that counts. If you play with teammates, if ever they want that chance of winning some prizes, they'll have to fill in their own form. Now we've got a point distribution here: 2 points per kill, 1 point per assist, and if ever you are on the side that wins the TDM match, you get 5 points. Now there's extra points that are awarded to compensate for matches with just a few real players. This is the number of points is different, and the number of players is different from what you would usually see in a FUNament, because TDM is a little different. You don't have the same amount of people that are participating. We're gonna see. That's the main thing that we want to see. Are those points okay? What kind of results are we gonna have? Are we going to have 12 people that are tied up for first place in the kill race because we didn't put enough distinction between the points? Could that happen? We don't know. We want to test it out. This is why we're doing this. And for prize pool, look at this. We've got tokens, ladies and gentlemen. Killrace. You know what Killrace? The people that find themselves in first, second, and third place in the event. But we also have 5 mystery winners. Now, what's a mystery winner? Well, let me explain. At the end of the event, when the final scorecard is revealed, 5 mystery categories are revealed. Whoever qualifies wins. If there are multiple people who meet the criteria of one of the categories, one winner is going to be randomly picked. Basically, I'm going to have written on my end 5 mystery categories, and they're entirely based on the general performance of the people that are going to join the event. Even Far, who I hope is going to help me with the scoring and keeping tabs on all of this, she won't even know what those categories are, and I'm going to reveal them live. We're going to go live with everyone watching. We're going to go through the scoreboard, determine who qualifies or who doesn't. I'm going to have like more than 5 just in case like there could be an opportunity when no one gets it. But it could be something like probably like, you know, whoever's final score ends with the number 7, whatever it's like 17, 27, 37, 57, 107. These people, we're gonna get all of those scores. All right, all of these people that qualify, okay, we're gonna give them like, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, random number generator between 1 and 5. Choose. This person's gonna be the winner. Crazy. We're doing like, it's not closest to average. It's wacky. Anyone can win. It's really anyone can win. But let's just hope I come up with some good, interesting mystery categories. And yeah, for the choice of cosmetics that we have the Fiercely Loyal outfit, the Lupin outfit, the Floor 4 tattoo, but we also have the Bend the Knee emote, which we haven't seen for quite a while. Now, it comes also with the same caveat of like the final score that we show on stream isn't necessarily the final score. Needs some time to go through this. Now we've got a nice little pictorial here with all the prizes put together. I tried to put a Bend the Knee picture here as best as I can. You get the gist. It looks kind of the same. Yeah, and I'm already asking you in advance if ever you are going to win, if ever you were to win a prize, which one would you like to get? And yes, if ever you have them already, there's an option for this. However, saying that you have all of these prizes already does not mean that I have to give you a prize, therefore I have to give you whatever prize that you're requesting from me. I'm not going to give you a competitive mask if you already have all of those 3. We're going to save that. We're going to see that like later on. Now, as for the rest, it's the same thing as usual. If you are a streamer and you would like to have your stream shown on my stream, because basically it's going to be my stream, so things are going to be different. I don't have to be like on the official Bloodhunt website, so maybe a little bit more lax, a little bit, you know, we'll be able to show more people, do it a little bit more democratically, because it's my stream, you know. So there you go, the same rules apply. However, the same things like please don't play any copyrighted music, because my account is going to get a strike, and blah 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 and blah blah blah. So if ever you want to sign up, you sign up. All this part up to the sign here that tells you, like, clearly, if you're done, scroll down, submit. If you're signing up for the event, submit, do it in advance. And then you fill only this part, this section, after the event is over. Showing you here where you find the number of people that are inside your match. Anyways, so this is the first example. This is a first, you know, this is the first testament that we're going to do. Keeping it very simple, keeping it safe in this one. Then the next testaments that are going to happen are going to get a little wackier. And also separately, the TDM events are going to be a little bit more complicated, a little bit more competitive. You'll see. You'll see. I got plans. So yeah, it wasn't like the testaments are not necessarily going to be just for TDM. They're going to be for some other things. Ooh. I got a tooth something that kind of moved. That scared me a little bit. Anyways, I'm going to announce those things when I'm going to be ready. So, that's it for this event I just posted. So signups are already available. And in a moment, I have to remind myself to tell Far to put that in the community events channel on Bloodhunt, on the Bloodhunt Discord. But something that you can currently find on the Bloodhunt Discord in the community events channel is already you can find the sign up for FUNament number 6. Number 9, sorry, number 9. That's what I meant. When I said 6, I meant 9. So I've already talked about this. It's going to be a solos event. It's happening on February 24th. So if you're doing the math, next Saturday, TDM event. Saturday after that, FUNament solos event. We got it? 2 Saturdays in a row. We're going to have some things. Like I said, we're going to start ramping up things for the community. Maybe not so much events like little quest events or those things anymore, but, you know, maybe we're going to have those big events instead. We're trying to vary it. We're trying to make sure that, there's not everyone that wants to participate in the FUNaments, or they don't want to be put on the spot or any of those things. I understand. That's why we've got the other little events that are being made where you can just do your things on your own, not be bothered by anyone. You just fill in the form and then you're done, you know? So yeah, FUNament number 9. Want to remind everyone that the prize pool has changed. We still have the participation reward of the Dark Angel and Iron Wheel banner and icon. They're still available. It's still the only place where you can get these participation rewards. But also, the prize pools have changed at the request of everyone, and also we were already working on it. We're already thinking about it. We've got some tokens. So we got some tokens added or adjusted all over the place. We had to do a little adjustment. We've got some tokens pretty much for every kind of winner except the random participant who just gets a cosmetic. But now, yeah, people have been asking for more tokens. There you go, bunch of tokens. Buy some things inside the store. Treat yourself. But first, you gotta participate. So make sure you sign up, especially if you're a streamer and you want to be featured. Make sure you sign up in advance so we can do the little bit of background things that we need to do in on our end to prepare for the event. Now, continuing on this, just kind of like wrapping up the community events. Keep in mind that also we've got the community scrims for February that have been going on. There have been a couple of no-shows. It happens. Either some people forget or some people have obligations that appeared out of nowhere, or they forgot, or things out of control. Remember that some of these scrims, like this calendar that you're seeing right here, is just a temporary, like when it was time to publish this was what we had at the time. There is a link here for a calendar where you can see everything that gets updated as we go along. Some people got themselves removed. Like here on Thursday, there was supposed to be a Heartless scrim. He canceled out. It wasn't there anymore. But we've got some spots a little bit around, like for pretty much like every day in the month. We've got a couple of people that still are, to be determined exactly when they're supposed to be hosting, or like what's the date that's going to be happening. A scrim, yeah, exactly. It's when everyone queues into matches at the same time. And you try to, it's just an event where everyone just like, hey, we're just going to play together. There's no stakes. It's just for fun. It's just to do a little community thing. Also, depending on the streamer, whoever's hosting it, they might have certain rules. They might just go, they might set the rules. They might just go like, okay, we're doing this, or just like, okay, we're playing together, except everyone that's playing, that's getting into my games, no one pick up the hand. All right, no one pick up the hand. Pick up the hand, we're not gonna like you, or something like that. Or they might just go like, okay, next scrim, everybody that loads in, we're gonna go melee only, or something like that. Or I don't know. Like try to find, like they can spice it up however they want. Like it's their rules of however they want to do this. So we've got there's the other thing that can happen with this is just like you join in game or you join on the stream. Whatever happens, you got to respect the rules of the streamer about their own scrims. And please out there, I'm just gonna say it, even though that's not gonna stop the people who are doing it. Don't grief our little events that are happening like that. And also, I want to remind people that stream sniping for the purpose of griefing a streamer's matches is a reportable offense. If we can determine, if we can prove that you've been griefing a streamer with enough evidence, there can be some impact on your account or being able to play Bloodhunt. Please don't do this. I know, just leave people alone. Leave people have their own fun, please. What if the game is just then? I don't know what to tell you, Joe. I don't know. Anyways, so the people that we've got upcoming this week, for the scrims, we've got today we've got Lowe's 92. Then after that we've got Trey, aka Santiago. Then we've got Fuggy, we got the Bright Skull, we got Swipey, we got Sour, we got CJ Trippy, and Hooligan next Saturday. So we've got a lot of scrims. Come in, jump in, say hi. Maybe you're gonna go on a person's stream, and you're gonna discover a new person in the community. Get to know them, ask questions. This is just to help the community just get together and connect, and so it's for a community. Have some fun. Did I have anything to do? No, that's the last of the events that I had to cover. That's a lot. Now here's a little extra thing that I just discovered this morning. Now, some people might know that I go on ArtStation once in a while, just to see if once in a while there is I don't know, maybe someone that made outfits or, worked on Bloodhunt, had concept drawings or any of that kind of stuff that post those on our station, and we found some interesting, behind the scenes stuff about Bloodhunt. And today, a few hours ago, actually, we've got Agnes Hagstrom, who was a level artist on Bloodhunt, posted some screenshots of the game today about some work that they did. So here she is. She says, I worked as a level artist on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt, mainly doing set dressing. Here's a glimpse of what I did for the project. And she posted several kind of, different portfolios for different areas. So yeah, a little bit of some details about Courtyard that she posted there. So she helped, as level help with the set dressing. So, a little bit of decorations here and there. So this one's fine. We've got this one called Graveyard. So she helped with the design, the set dressing of the graveyard. Make it look nice. Add things here and there. I don't know specifically, what exactly that all entails. I'm just, scrolling by things. This some people might find interesting, specifically this one. This is the shot of inside Divine Disco from inside of the little area, the little bar at the bottom that we can't go into. We are on the outside of this room. This screenshot is from inside of it. So this makes this screenshot very, very interesting to see. But yeah, so there you go. This is the passage that we know, and the screenshot was from inside this room. So very cool. Help with the how this little area works. That's cool. I think it might have been something for railway station in the art gallery area. Okay. And here we've got construction site. As we all know, we've all been in these areas. Lots of items, lots and lots of set dressing that's in there. Lots of details. We gotta love it. Really appreciate everyone that took the time. There's a lot of things. If you take the time to go look at the construction site, there's a whole mess of things that's in there. I mean, got those weird mannequins that are there with a sewing machine. Lots and lots and lots of things. Many screenshots for this area because there's a lot to dress in this area. Otherwise, you just have pillars and gray blocks and all of that. Yeah, and especially also here. But here's where it gets interesting for the people who are interested in this kind of like the story or the history of the game. There's this last section called Vernissage, which is basically, that's the vernissage. I don't know if that's the proper way to say it in English, vernissage or something like that, but usually it's whenever there's an art exhibit that is being, that has opened, like the big date of opening. So we get these screenshots from inside the game. It is featuring an outdoor art exhibit with a lot of paintings, a lot of abstract paintings that I really like. Seem to be all over the side. There seems to be a red carpet here. There's some hedges. There is a building here. Now, consider this, okay, consider the point of view that we are currently at here. The next picture you're going to see, it's like taken from that perspective on the other side. Like, say we're like around the door here. So next picture is from looking from the other side of there. We've got the same paintings, except they're flipped around. And we can see as a reference point, we can see a white building over there, over the fence here, over the the wall here. But it's nice little area. And like with these art installations, can you imagine dodging and weaving behind all of those things? That'd be really, really interesting. And yeah, and here's another. I imagine it's probably a section that is connected, probably. So it's probably like here, what you're seeing here, that building here, we're gonna be on the other side here. We're gonna be like standing on the other side, looking in that direction, looking in direction of the building. So there you go. So all the art installation is on the side here. So this is the building. I assume this is the museum. This is the museum where this has been like set up with, and you've got the red carpet here of that middle area that we saw there. So none of this is in the game. This area doesn't seem to exist inside the game, even if it was like stripped out of all of this. This is an area that does not exist in the game, and as far as a couple of people have been looking at it, this is not a replica of any gallery that exists in IRL Prague. So I want some explanations about this. This is a nice little find. So enjoy it while it's there. If ever the page decides to be taken down during the current of the week by Sharkmouth Legal, I don't know if that's supposed to be shown. There's a last picture that's here. However, this seems to be entirely unrelated to what we've just seen, because we see a little kind of park area with some purple lights here, and here it's not very clear. But here it looks like there are some glass panels here, and it looks like it's a little corridor that's in here that's got some lights inside there. It's very hard to tell exactly what this part is. See, and that's where the speculation comes in, Mr. Enterprise. Was that supposed to be a part of this area? Is this supposed, like this, like all of these seem to be still in the same artwork as the current map that we have in Prague. But at the same time, I can't help but ask, were those part of map number 2? Because if that's the case, the fabled map number 2, it's a couple people that mumbled inside a stream that said that it actually happened. It's map number 2 has never been officially confirmed. Okay, never. And also, because I did a little testing, all of these screenshots, of course, I've all like downloaded them, except that this one, like all of them say vernissage. Okay, the word. Oh, sorry, the word here, vernissage. If you don't, this word here. Okay, they all, when you download them, they all have the identification and they're all called vernissage. Except that last one, when you download it, this one's named Park. But which park? We don't have a park like this in game. So, yeah. Ain't that interesting? Well, I know the most about is the lack of people in the screenshots. Imagine how much fun we could have without people. It's like that. It's like the movie Clerks. This job would be awesome if it wasn't for all the customers. And he's a store clerk because of course he has to deal with it. Anyways, so yeah, nice little thing that we got here. That's why I love going on ArtStation also, because not only just that, but we have screenshots that are being taken by people that worked on the game, and they are clean. We have no UI elements that are there, which is, for myself and Far, we're trying to like make pictures. We're trying to use the existing pictures that for Bloodhunt, the existing artwork, and we're trying to keep it in theme. We need some things in the background. Finding these kinds of pictures are really, really great for us. And yeah, looking like doing a little bit of sleuthing helps us to come with this kind of stuff. So yeah, it's very, very interesting. I still keep saying that if we could ever get in contact with someone at SharkMob that you worked on the UI, or someone that worked in the development of the system or something, they could tell us what's the command to hide the UI so we can take screenshots and make videos. I think that'd be great. There's gotta be, there has to be a console command to hide the UI. I can't, this, it's gotta exist. I just can't believe that no one's come up with it so far. They had a big plan. Oh! Tobias, I thought you were gone. The command is not active on live, only in our dev server. Darn it! Darn it! Darn it! Okay, never mind. I was gonna maybe send someone to find the command, to dig it and try to find the command maybe, but no. No, Mr. Enterprise, there had been some plans. I've it's not official, but I had some people tell me that there were a lot of other things that were planned, but none of it has been official or any of that stuff. But I guess that's if ever we're gonna know these things, it's probably the best thing that we're gonna know is whenever Tobias is going to take some break from Exoborn and is going to put out some articles, about the things that could have been for Bloodhunt. Maybe he's going to be in a sharing mood that, of course, legal allows him to be sharing. Maybe those things are going to be confirmed or not, or hinted at, because they cannot be confirmed. But anyways, it's included in a batch of commands that are unlocked when you activate dev cheats. Those commands are not included in live due to the risks involved, of course. And that is smart, and that is expected. All right. Do I have anything else? No. That's it. I just thought that this was very interesting to look into. Anyways, so wow, a few things are weird on my screen. Anyways, it's just I'm saying this because Tobias, I remember the time where you asked us. You asked Makra and myself how we felt about divulging the could have beens for Bloodhunt, and at the time we thought it was a little too the announcement of the shutting down the dev cycle was a little bit too raw for some people for us to immediately delve into the might have beens and could have beens. Just give us some time. I think we're at the point where it could be okay, and some people in the community would not necessarily be rioting about that. But anyways, besides that, I spent too much time on this, especially for news segments. So want to remind you what's to be expected now. Well, keep an eye on the community schedule. Keep an eye on the community scrim schedule. They're still posted there. As usual, I want to remind you to go take a look in the community events channel inside the Bloodhunt Discord, because that's where everything is posted. All the links, all the everything. But besides that, what we've got community vote tomorrow, as usual. I probably, like most people at the time when the vote results are going to come in, I'm not going to be anywhere near my PC, like mostly everyone, because Super Bowl. Fashion Victims submissions end tomorrow. Groundhog's Night event ends tomorrow. Scouting Prague week number 2 is going on this week, up until Wednesday. And Wednesday we're gonna get week number 3. We've got Amorous Amaranths event that has just begun. We've got the My Bloody Valentine community quest that is still ongoing and happening. We've got the community scrims, like I've just mentioned a moment ago. And we've got next Saturday, we've got the TDM event. Make sure you sign up. Make sure you take a moment to read the rules. TDM event happening. It's going to be on my stream. And then the following weekend, it's going to be FUNament for solo games. Make sure you sign up for that. Let your friends know. As usual, these big events are there for the community, so everyone can join in. Everyone's invited. You're not expected to perform. There are ways that you can just participate, win prizes, and you might win some extra prizes just by joining in with everyone. If you want to help the community, the best thing that you can do is see those events, see those streams, see all of those things that we've got prepared for you. Join in, participate, watch the streams, even just lurk. Any kind of thing that you can do with all these things that we've prepared for you. We always like to see that when people are actually engaging in this, because as I've always said, if no one's engaging in any of this, if no one's participating, if we only get a few submissions and nothing else, then what's the point of us wasting a lot of time and energy in trying to make those things happen? People are just not interested or whatever. But you got to let us know. And the best way to let us know if you're interested or not is if we see you there. If we see you in the chat, if we see you in the viewers, if we see you in the submissions, if we see you participating like in our events that we've got prepared. Please don't make us regret saying all of this for the community. And yeah, that's it. That's it for us here. So everyone, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl weekend. Don't do anything too stupid, or just enough. And also in talking about next week, also happy Valentine's Day to everyone. So that's it. That's gonna be it for me here. As usual, if you want to help out, if you want like anything done, if you have got some plans for events or any of that stuff, raise your hand, let me know. Maybe I can help you. Maybe I can set it up for you. That's it for us here. Remember to be kind to each other and to yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.